Oops. That was messed up. disco time, isn't it? Anyone hear that loud musical entry? Oh, nice. Nice shot. I thought I turned the red herring camera off.
Hello,
I guess I
peasants.
did not. Wow, how did he even know? How did he know that that was going to be there? So cool. So cool. Red Heron is here. Marco's here. Cobra, thank you so much. You are too much. You are too kind. Too kind, sir. Thanks a lot. And hello on YouTube if there's anyone there. This is day 40. What did I say? 44? Is that right? 44? I thought this was 45. I think I messed this all up. Part 44, part 45. Part 45! Already live? Yeah, oh, well, I did that on... No, I'm not on you. What are you talking about?
Red Heron, Red Heron. Whoa! Red Heron.
Let me fix something, too. We are on part 45. Second to the last journey. Second to the last part of our Pan-American Highway Tour. Day 45, 11,858 nautical miles, 263.51 average. You need a bit of color after all this white. There is a lot of white out there, isn't there? There is a lot of white. Very nice. What is the deal? Are we in Alaska? We are in Alaska. We're going to fly. We're going to get on the very last part of the highway. I'm in the background. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, we're also going to the North Pole today. No, okay, not the North Pole, but North Pole. We're going to North Pole, Alaska. And congratulations to the astronauts who are heading for the moon. I haven't looked in a while. I haven't looked in a few hours. Last time I looked, the live feed was nothing but blue. It was just a blue camera. Oh, he's getting ready to go. Cool. Get ready to go. But we were live for the launch, and I cranked up the stereo and checking out the whole thing. Look at that. And it was fantastic. Anyone else live for the launch? Anyone else here? Anyone else live for the launch? Wait a minute. I had people here. Oh, there we go. Somebody moved. I think Marco was right next to me. There he is. NASA scheduled their flight together, overlapped mine. I will send the sternly word. They scheduled their flight. Oh, it did overlap yours. I just figured you'd be watching on... Somebody would be watching in the chat. Have a live chat thing going. I really wanted to see it, and as soon as... I got very nervous. As soon as I turned on my stereo so I could get some really good sound, you know, crank up the volume so I could get some... That made me nervous. I thought, uh-oh. If this goes bad, now that I have all this confidence in the flight. Weird. Whole computer went blank for a second, loading back in. Oh, strange. That is weird. Congratulations to me. My fan got here. It does make a difference. Like about 10C. One fan out of 9. One more fan. About a 10C difference. Cooling off that water cooler. We watched the launch on Red's flight. So you did watch it on there. You did watch it. Okay, it was Cobra's flight, though. From what I understand. That is awesome. That is awesome. I did a podcast and then watched the flight. What was my podcast? Oh, my podcast was a kind of a loud radio personality who has stage 4 breast cancer, and he's a male. It's very, very, very rare, I guess. but he's an advocate for more men finding out about this. It's interesting. Easy podcast because he was a radio personality. I didn't have to say much. We landed for the launch and shared the video and audio. It was mesmerizing. So proud of them. But the best is yet to come. But isn't it amazing? Cowbell Cody, more Cowbell Cody just subscribed for 42 months in a row. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I watched hours of the pre-launch. Hours. So did you see? I don't know. You probably were flying. There was a point at about 2 hours, the 2-hour countdown, where they stopped the clock. There's a battery problem. It was just like in the simulator. There was an overheating battery, and they couldn't. It was above tolerance. It was just above tolerance. They didn't really say how much, but there was their backup battery was over the heating problem of tolerance. So that would have scrapped it, except they had another battery. The Jolly Spider just subscribed. Wow, thanks. I've got a hype train going here. Thank you for the hype train, everyone. Pretty awesome. That's a 12 months in a row sub. That is really cool. Really cool. Thank you very much. If anyone has this plane that I'm sitting in, this is the last plane that I purchased with the help of these subs. It's a little weird loading it. I don't know if anyone else has gotten the 2024 version, but when I go to change to a different model or livery, it glitches a bit. It does a little glitching out. There's a lot going on in the world. Red Heron's probably ready to go. Look at that. He's all ready to go. Right into the mountains. I watched Red Heron's link to the real world start. So I wrote out a checklist here, and I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to do it like the real world Kodiak pilot does. Hopefully my prop won't be locked. I don't think it will. I think it'll be fine. Anyway, going to the moon. Yeah, that was, it was intense.
Yeah.
Then when it got to 10 minutes, they froze the countdown to make absolutely sure everything is going to work. And then once they started that 10-minute countdown, it was pretty much a go. Pretty much a go. Imagine being strapped on that rocket. First time humans on the rocket for the very first time. Go! We got some gift subs going on too. Holy mackerel! Thank you. Who was that? Because it disappeared immediately. And the cheer from Cowbell Cody. Woo! Things are going off. Unlocked 35% off. There's now 35% off stuff. Was that? I have to go back here. Cody gifted some tier 1 subs. Thank you so much. What a dude. Anyone who got gifted a sub, thank more Cowbell. And he cheered 300 bits. Give a thank you to more Cowbell Cody. The hype train is on. Wow. How cool. And Derek71, all these guys just subscribed because they got gift subs. So cool. New subs. Wow, that is cool. We will Cody. Jeff. Hey, how are you? Welcome in. We are going to do a semi-real world start of the Kodiak 100. I was talking to someone that I've known my whole life about what I do, and he was actually, some people are interested in what I do. I don't know if they want to watch, not being actual simmers yet, but they're all, and people are interested. Yo, brother. Oh, there you go. Be in a few minutes. So we're going resume. Let's go resume. It's cold out here. Oh, and I do have to take everything off. I forget. Let's do it. Very nice. What do we got here? Oh, wait a minute. It's quiet. How How do I have no engine noises? It's like no one has started. That's really cool. That's unusual. Very unusual. Okay, we'll go around. That means I can hear. Oh, so everything's on sale right now, by the way. There's a huge marketplace sale, including all the Cow and Sim helicopters and many other things. A lot of the aircraft that we have featured here are currently on sale in the marketplace. Uh-oh. Whoa. 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 No. No. Ah. Oh, my God. Get in there! There. Okay, I guess I'm gonna start in the water. Okay, whoa, what is that? There it is. Now my brakes are set. Can I start from there? Oh, sure, why not? Why not? It wants water. It totally is. It's just wanting to jump in the water. Okay, I gotta go back out here and make sure I've done everything necessary. Brilliant! Ooh, this water is really cold. It is really cold. Woo! Hot dog. But listen to the sounds. Wow. For some reason, I'm not getting the other aircraft sounds. Because I see an aircraft right there. It should be making a bunch of sound. What did I do? Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. I speak too long. I spoke too soon. I speak too much. Windows update today. Weirdness happening. Rebooted the system. Loading back in. Oh. Yeah, I don't do Windows updates before a stream. Sup, Evo? What's going on? Welcome in. I did forget my waders, and these tennis shoes are really cold now. I'm glad there's heating in here. And so the procedure in the real world with a real world professional Kodiak 100 pilot is he power. We go power and the avionics bus. Those are the first two things, and that's so that you can get all three screens on. Boom. So you have all your screens. Next, you check circuit breakers, and that's, you know, obviously, so you have all your circuit breakers in. That's an obvious thing. Fuel. So this is something I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, but I forget this often. Why are you not going? Oh, damn it. Damn it, I have to hit this, make some quick adjustments, make some quick views for myself. Anyway, while I'm making the views. Now, what's that? What is that? Hype chest is still open. Open to see my reward. What is my reward? Oh, I got a thing. I got a thing in my chat for the hype chest. Thank you so much, folks. Now, why are you making this noise? What is this? Is it because that's up there? It is. No, that's not it. Oh, I think it is it. I think it was telling me, put that conditioner lever back where it belongs. All levers are back eventually. Enunciators were good. Good on the enunciators. There's actually nothing there but the pitot off. Levers aft, that's what I got. Fuel cutoff, I just made sure it is not. So now we go to G1000 has the alerts button. And where is that? Oh, this one. Yeah, that. And the sounds are fantastic in this aircraft. So next is ignition. Ignition on. After ignition on is fuel pump. Wait a minute, really? Oh, okay. Fuel pump check. So we put it to standby. And you listen. You get your next vision. I'm sorry, I'm setting up a screen that should have been set up a long time ago. There it is. somewhere here. Fuel quantity, volts, amps, oil, PSI, 0, fuel flow, 0. What am I checking here? ITT 6. Oh, damn it. I thought it was right there. Fuel. You go here. PSI 0, temperature, pressure 6. That's what we're looking for right there. And then you put it full up for start. There you go. Hey, Yoni Vision, how are you? Welcome in. Simple, I see Joel flying. I'm a simple man, I see Joel flying and click. Much appreciated. Fuel pump is on. Start low motor. Now, this is an interesting one. You use low motor for start. Ha! Oh, I still haven't set this. You use low motor for start because it uses less battery. So low motor uses 1 battery, high uses 2, and in the real world you hold that. But this isn't the real world. We wait for this to get to 14, and then we induce fuel with the conditioner lever. There we go. When this gets up to 52, we can turn the starter off. How are you, Yanni Vision? Welcome in. Starter low motor, 14% fuel. Now you check the ITT and the NG. So now you're making sure that this is correct. Everything's good here. We're actually at 54%, so we're already up to where we need to be. We go to after start. After start is everything in the green, which we just checked. Next is the starter off, and which would just mean letting your finger off.
Now, what I have for your starters today is a potato-encrusted scallop with lobster foam. And we're going to top that with some nice cream fraiche.
Hello to everyone on YouTube. If there's anyone there, welcome in. AUX bus on, so now we AUX bus on it. Fuel to standby. Did I do that already? No. There we go. Fuel to standby. Generator on. And alternator on. And then we check those. So we want to be sure, back to engine. We want to be sure we've got volts in the green right there. Those two in the green. Awesome. Glad I made it to see you start it. Very interesting. This is a great aircraft as far as level of realism. And they're fairly simple. The PT-6A is an incredible motor. So the alternator's on. Prop out of feather now. My brake is on, so that should be fine. Now we bring the prop full forward. The prop out of feather. Do the set flaps. This is an interesting one that I don't do, but this is the real pilot. So we're going to set flaps to takeoff, which is there. Also, better warm up the cabin. I should warm up the cabin. That was the whole reason for turning on the... Oh, why didn't that go on? Why isn't that going on? That one came on. I'm having trouble with this. There it goes. And then hit them on auto. It's at -3 right now. It's freezing in here. My feet are so cold after wading in the water. Oh, there is somebody over there on YouTube. Hello! Niso-sama. Niso-sama, welcome. Welcome to the flight. And this video is... I should link the video if you want to watch it. This is a great real-world startup for this aircraft. This comes from Red Heron. He had linked it in my... what's it called? Discord! In my Discord! And I don't know why it's taken me so long. It's the last thing I watched. It should be right here. And there's other videos here that I'm going to check out for next time. Share right there. Let's share this video. That one and over here as well. Fantastic stuff. So we are prompted to set flaps, lights, and instruments. So we check our instruments. There are a couple of things. Oh, this says the ignition is still on. So I missed that. That was actually on my list. And the next thing is the pitot heat. So we're absolutely going to need pitot heat today. That's those two. Now we have no red, nothing in the red, but we do want lights. And it's interesting, he didn't turn the strobe light on at the beginning, which is something I did in the real world, and it seems like most pilots do, to let the people on the ground know you're going to start, even though you're going to yell out the window and stuff. Oh, that's another thing he didn't do. I guess he was depending on his cameraman.
Runway landing. Gear is down for runway landing.
Yes, it is. I guess he was depending on his cameraman, who was using a very fancy, I believe it was what's it called? A red. I believe it was a red camera. His cameraman is shown in the passenger seat, and very fancy stuff. So, got all my lights. Fuel is on. This is set right for a taxi. Flaps are set in. Let's put our plan in to the plane. Let's put our plan into the plane. Uh-oh, why did it do that? Well, that was weird. It was very strange. Why is it doing that? Grabbing my Pan American Highway Part 45, nearly to the end. We're going to send it to ATC and avionics, even though ATC doesn't need it because we're still not using ATC. There it is. It made it in there. Why was the Beto flashing? Did I leave something? Did I mess something up? Did I leave something on? Did I do something silly?
There's a little problem in the cockpit.
The cockpit? What is it?
A little room in the front of the plane where the pilot sits. That's not important right
now. Okay. Brakes off, and if the prop isn't locked, I should be able to pull out of my predicament here in the water. Oh yes, prop is not locked. See, there's a way to lock the prop on the amphib, so that when you start, you're not immediately running away from the dock. Grandpa, what's going on? Welcome in. I just need a little more power, I guess, because the snow is not what this aircraft is looking for. Not what it's expecting. And because of the snow, we are not going to sit here with the brakes on. Oh, I was going to show wait a minute, come on.
Come on, guys!
Come on, what are you doing? What did I just say? There it goes. Oh, I had to get up over the rocks. This is a very bumpy runway. I remember this from coming in. So we're going to put the conditioner lever full forward. I'm going to take a quick look at the map because this is exciting. This is very exciting today. See, we take off here, and this is the road. That is the road we're on right there, basically. Passing a few airports. Is this the right plan? Anyway, we end up here, Delta Junction D66, and then the next one after that is Scott's, which we had to stop at because that is actually, is it Scott's? I'm pretty sure that's it. Oh, it doesn't even say. What is that? It's, wait a minute. Now I gotta double check myself. I've gotta double check myself. I thought that was the airport. It's not this one, is it? That's a Delta Junction. Zero AK0. I have to double check this one moment. I totally thought I had it. AirNav has got the info. Jump over here to airports. Jump over here to air. Come on. 0 AK0. I put an extra letter in there, dang it. Oh. I also put O, even though knowing it was 0. And look at this. We're going to the North Pole. Scott's Airport is at North Pole, Alaska. Isn't that hilarious? Who just played that the cursed 1000 upon your house for getting that song stuck in my head for the unforeseen future? Oh, don't you love a good earworm? Or in this case, a bad earworm. Bad, bad, bad. So can you see it there? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Scott's Airport in North Pole, Alaska. Now, North Pole, Alaska obviously is not at the North Pole, but it is teeny. It's a teeny little airport.
I love it when a plan comes
And
together.
it should be fun. Oh, and we can land in the water there. I think there's a little bit of water we can land in if you don't want to land on an airport. If you don't want to throw it on it. Now that you can get stuck in your head. That is the kernel. No, that's not it. That button. Okay, I'm ready. Here we go. Flaps are down. Prop is forward. Wait a minute. No. Fuel is in. We're going to jam it forward. Gonna let the speed come up, and then we're gonna bring it gently. Oh, there's an S76 here.
Check your fuel, your snacks and drinks. Flights with Joe is live. It's
go time. And this bounces off the runway because this runway is crazy. Look at this. It's crazy, rocky runway. Rocky and Bullwinkle. There we go.
Unsafe. Water landing. Gear is up for water landing.
Oh, shush.
Water landing.
Oh,
Gear is
shut
up
up.
for water landing.
There we
Water
go.
landing.
No,
Gear
no.
is up for water landing.
I know.
Note, sink.
Okay. Flaps come in. We have speed. Plenty of speed. More flaps coming in. Avoiding the hills. Getting back on track. Is the flux capacitor set for proper wing flex? The flux capacitor is. Also, the only thing that annoys me about this is I just went back and reread. There was an update. I guess it hasn't come out yet because the update wasn't available for me on the website. There we go. And it included bugs. It said it included dirt and bugs, but I've seen no bugs and/or dirt on this aircraft. And wow, I've got it up in the yellow. It really has to be pulled back to get out of the yellow. There we go. There we go. Oh, you think it's Friday? Thank you. How am I doing? Badly. I'm doing badly. Let's follow the plan. Follow the plan. Either the plan or road, one or the other. One or the other. Friday's tomorrow. That is tomorrow. Okay, I'm getting on my plan. Oh, there's the road. That's the road I'm trying to follow there. Very good. 167 knots now. Still in the hills. And we got to turn this down for a second. Everyone knows why we've got to turn that down for a second. It is because we've got to do this. Yeah.
Welcome to Thursday of Thunder. We fly 'em, we flip 'em, we roll 'em, we stroll 'em. You never know what you're gonna see. You never know what we're gonna look at. We'll fly under, we'll fly over, we'll fly anywhere we want. We'll sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
Amazing shot. Look at that. I just had to get that out of the way. Had to get that in there. Always, since I have it. Since I've got it. Now, where is my little plane? And gosh, it's hard to hard to see this thing. Okay, this is why I'm getting off track. Let's get dialed in. Get dialed in here. Maybe we'll even use some autopilot. And I didn't do my after takeoff checklist because I don't have that. So let's just make one up. The switches that need to be on are on. The landing lights could probably be turned off, but we like to have them on. The beacon is off. I turned on the strobe, not the beacon. Let's turn on the beacon, turn off the strobe. We don't need icing yet. Everything seems fine. We are at minus 10C. Minus 10C. So that's what? 39? 39 degrees-ish. We're gonna get back over there no matter what it takes. Let's go plane. Autopilot coming on. I'm gonna hit heading for now, heading and alt. That should hold our alt and follow the heading. There it is. Let's get over on the plan and at least I can, oh, here, I'm over here. Do you have that set like to stay there? Because that's not real world time. We got more light already way up here in Alaska. It probably gets dark at 10 o'clock at night. For me, it's getting dark after 8. After 8 o'clock. Love it. Love this time of year. We are now in the green with everything. Green, green, green. Autopilot's on. I've had a problem with this not warming up. Anyone think they know what that is? This only goes to 14. This is all the way at 24C, 14C. And it's set at 25. The fan is all the way up. Maybe the fan is too high? No, the fan, oh, it doesn't move. It doesn't move. You pause the time, but I'll let her rise a bit more now. Oh, it's sunrise. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, that is like, whoo! Good stuff. Nice. This one shot right here takes care. Boeing said something, but the message was retracted. I wonder what Boeing said. I wonder what Robert said. There's the dashboard. 2,938 feet currently. Oh, but that's probably wrong. No, this is wrong. I didn't set my... I almost said thermometer. Let me take my altitude off. Take that off. Set my altimeter. There we go. That's better. And turn it back on. Oh, so I'll need this for Marco. There we go. 2,932 feet. Nearest is Papa Foxtrot Tango Oscar. Southeast Asia server, 165 kittens, 96, wind is 9.5 at 4 knots. We are again, is this real world weather? If this is real world weather, we're having another incredible day. It is. This says it's live. That is the claim. Live weather, live time, right? Yes, live weather, live time. Because I was in here messing about with the 206. The 206 from Cow & Sim got a new sound pack, so I was playing around with that. I'm going to reserve my comments. My friend, have a nice day. Hello to you. Thank you very much. I'm dying to know it was retracted, but that's okay. That is okay. Also, many updates came out coming out for the Flying Fries aircraft. Have cool updates and additions and good stuff like that. So right now, look at all the airports though. This is Alaska is another area because so many people use aircraft to get around. It's another area with a ton of airports. Let's go to a better map. There we go. Hit the center. And look at them all. We just passed 3 airports right next to each other. At Talk Junction. So that's where TikTok started, Talk Junction. But you didn't know TikTok started in Alaska. Spider says, do you have the S-76? I do, yeah. I just saw it a moment ago. I just saw someone flying it. Was that you? have the F-76, love it. If anyone doesn't have the S-76, it's on a deep discount on the market right now. Deep discount. And is Red Heron landing over there? He is, doing some touch and goes as we goes. You'll never catch up. Never. I'm trying to keep together. 50% off, just got it. Yeah, good deal. What do you think? I love the S-76. I think it's a very nice aircraft. The only thing is, it's a 2020 aircraft, really. I would prefer it if it was a 2024 aircraft, because I'm really leaning into the extra, what's it called, fidelity of 2024. But everything works. It's getting updates all the time. Yeah, it is very stable because it has, excuse me, it has SAS. So if you turn the SAS off, if you want an unstable aircraft, you can turn the SAS completely off. Stability augmentation control can be shut off entirely. Here's another airport, it looks like, that we're not landing at. That's not an airport. Oh, yes, it is. There's another big airport right down there. A 7,000-foot dirt runway. Just there. Just there. Okay, are we close enough for our nav computer? Let's turn it on and see what happens. Hit that. We'll see what it does. Nothing yet, so that should turn me into it when I get there. Hey, Viper Strike, how you doing? Welcome in. Always give a shout out to Viper Strike, whether you're streaming or not these days. I'm not sure. Welcome to the flights. Alaska has got, anywhere you go, it's got airports and rivers. Rivers and airports. Tomorrow in France. Perfect. Perfect. See, there's a big bunch of white down there. Nothing but white. And that river, it would be hard to do a touch and go in this, as it is kind of swervy. Kind of swervy. We've got some mountains to go around. I actually could get around them if I take the river. Look at my map. Other map. Where is the road? Oh, the road kind of follows the river. Okay, we're going to take this nav off. Did it even go on? No, I'm still on heading, right? Yeah, I don't think the nav came on. I did that wrong. Try again. So yeah, we'll just follow the road here, and that'll get us around these big mountains. Oh, your HSI needs to be magenta. It's currently green. That's why I wasn't following my nav computer. So thanks for that. I'm going to stay on heading to get it to stay on the lower altitudes, but yeah. So that's right here. There we go. Now we got it. Our current highway right there, the part of the Pan American Highway we're on, is the 2. Dos. Highway Dos. And it does start going into the mountains in a minute. So I will have to climb at some point on this flight. I will have to go higher. I'm now at 165, which is 175 true airspeed. I'm sorry, ground speed is 176. True airspeed is 168. Just follow this guy over here. Yeah, I don't think you would be going many places if you, in Alaska, if you weren't okay driving in snow. I'm thinking you really got to be okay with the snow, right? Got to be really good with it. Mike Coffee 10, have they fixed the hard to see glass screen in 2024? No matter what I do, the numbers seem small. Do you mean the G1000 generally? Just all these kind of things? If that's what you mean, I don't think they've fixed it. I don't see any difference between 2020 and 2024, though. Always seems, it looks a bit hazy on your screen as well. It does look a little hazy. I figured that was just because of the bright light outside. Like maybe I need to turn, where's the brightness? This I should know. Where's the brightness knob? Maybe it could be turned down. It's in the menu. Okay. Are rudder pedals necessary for flight sim? Absolutely not. They are not necessary. They are nice to have. Now why can't I get... There we go. That's weird. They are great to have. I have them because I fly helicopters a lot, but I also flew a long time with no rudder pedals. Oh, it's usually on auto. Okay, so it shouldn't be a thing. It is very bright out here right now. Like, let's just see if I change this a little. It is really... See, that looks yeah, now it's perfect. I think it's the extremely bright day that is causing some issues. Wow. It's a lot clearer in the morning. So I'll leave it. I can read it, which is unusual. They actually brightened up a light where they changed the time. That was cool. So the auto is working. Yeah. Yeah. So Birdie Kills, if you don't have rudder pedals, it's nice to have a twist grip throttle of some kind. Here's our second camera. I think these are still, I haven't looked in a bit. This could be $40 now, but they were $30 forever. And there's a twist grip here, so that works as your rudder pedal. You can also put your rudder pedals on, it's not auto. You can put your rudder pedals on a assist. You can have rudder assistance until you get something with rudder pedals, or you just get, you get good at whatever you're flying. Look how far off the plan I got because I'm following the road. But I'm staying out of that red. Staying out of the red. And another gorgeous day for the Pan American Highway Thursday Thunder. Sweetness. Road is just over there somewhere. One more flight, which will be Sunday. This is pretty crazy. One more flight is going to put it at the end of the Pan American Highway Tour in Prudhoe Bay. It'll be kind of a short flight. I just didn't want to do 500 miles today. So I split it up. Kind of glad I did. I have just a little bit of a headache. Where's that road? There it is. There it is. Just out there. Performing splendidly. Plenty of fuel, although I will need to check when I land. But we're doing pretty good. Volts are good. I've got no trim in here. I'm running it pretty hard, but it's cold out here, so it shouldn't be a problem. Oh, did I fix this? No. Did you tell me last flight that this is a known issue? This might be a known issue. Let me cycle it and see if this warms up. The fan won't turn down either. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'll put it on auto and see what happens. Oh, I see. On auto, it's got the fan all the way up, trying to warm up the cabin, trying to warm up my feet. You're fine, but only one is on auto. Well, they're both on auto now, aren't they? This one's warm enough, so it turned the fan down. So the fan is the auto. The cabin temp looks good. Oh, okay. I don't know. My feet are... Okay. My feet are still frozen, though. Jeez, I was waiting around in the water when we first got in. Because as soon as I took the chocks out, the aircraft rolled back into a stream. Whoops. Yeah, I can only change the air conditioning to 19. Oh, that's interesting. It will change for me, but it's not warming up as much as I thought. See, I can turn it up and down. 19, oh, maybe that's as cold as it gets. That's pretty cold. It's 19C, you know. That's pretty cool. I wonder if that's its limit. Also, still no icing because we have a very dry day. And it's, what is it now? 8C. Oh, just like last flight. The temperature continues to drop as we now go west. We're going west in Alaska. Oh, and I gotta watch my flight plan because I do have some, whoops, there it is. I do have some things on the plan. Dot Lake is just below us. My coffee says, it worked before they updated a few times, but I must say the dynamics are much better. The flight dynamics are much better. And there's a new update coming out soon. So it should make us all happy. New update has a pretty long list. It'll be the first one since I bought this for 2024. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how much better it is, but it's definitely better. There are some things that work better, and there are some extra pages. Now, this little red button, what's that do? No, not you. This one. There. So that makes the screens match, basically, if you want to start it without the second screen, and that puts them back where they were. There we go. Yeah, there's another update coming out. I couldn't see it yet, but they had it on their Discord that they will be coming out with an update for the 2024 version because there was a few things that weren't perfect. The weird thing is I can't find my streamer setting. There's so we may hear some Discord bleeps and blurps, because I can't find, they changed where to turn the streamer mode on. And I can no longer find it. I'm going to South by Southwest, no. SimWorks Studios. and see if I can find this update, which is Kodiak Update 2, Kodiak Update 1. This stems from feedback received over the weekend and will enter testing tomorrow. The release target is Friday, and it will address the following. Oh, maybe I could have read things a little bit closer, and then I would have known that as well. Pedo fail left-right enunciators, amphibian gear panel lighting, fix for the inoperative emergency power level, animation fixes ailerons and rudder handle. Okay, the ailerons are backwards, so they're fixing that only in the animation. Hide the heat blur in VR mode if you're in VR. Fix spinning propeller and hangar aircraft selection view. The update will allow you to place the covers back on the aircraft if you want to. And lastly, the plane will start in pre-flight with the parking brake set. This last part is unrealistic, as brakes in real life can be damaged like this. So that's what the chocks are for, I guess. I didn't realize that. Somehow you can damage the brakes by having them on when you get in. However, users told us the career mode requires this to successfully complete the pre-flight process. Kodiak Update 2, this is planned for release about a month from now and will bring improvements across the board. Currently working on flight model improvements, especially with flap drag. I'm hoping that means more flap drag. Softer main gear to better handle very rough terrain. We had that problem last week. Trim response, custom front wheel cast string animation for the Amphibian. Yaw dampener improvements, systems and pre-flight improvements, nav graph charts integration. Awesome sauce. You're supposed to get in, put the parking brake on, and then go out and remove the chocks. Okay. Streamer mode setting down under the bottom now. Down under the bottom. Or just let it roll. Yeah! Or just let it roll into the water because it makes a better stream, right? Come on, man. These are for 2024, Mike Coffee 10. All the ones I just mentioned are for the new 2024 version. Now, they usually implement, so I'm not sure that the 2020 version even has some of those problems. The 2020 version probably did not get an update that reversed the aileron animation. So if we take the autopilot off, and I'm now turning left, watch the ailerons, and now, so that's backwards. That's the opposite of what they should be doing. However, the dynamics are correct. Sim is acting weird, going to load back in. It's too much of the 5090. It's probably the 5090 that's acting up. It's a 5090 problem. I'd get 24 if I had $4 to $5 grand in Canada for a PC, and don't think the new parts would fit into my current rig. Yeah, and don't, for one, I doubt you need a new rig. When I got into 24, I did not have a new rig. I bought a new rig. It's not made a big difference. It really hasn't. It's mainly because I stream and I want as much power as I can afford, which is not a lot. But I started in 2024 with a 1080 Ti. 1080 Ti. I upgraded to a 3080 with my old rig. It's plenty. It was fine. Unless you fly airlines, or only two things that I think you need to spend a lot of money for. One, you like to spend money on your computer. Or two, you are frame rate, what's it called? Chaser. You like to chase the frames. Otherwise, you don't really have to spend that kind of money. Of course, new computers are always future-proof. 2060 card won't work for 24. Now, I don't know how you figure out. If you're GA only, how many people here have a 2060 card or less? I know there's people flying with us that probably have a 2060, 2070, 2080, 58 FPS. 58 FPS is great. Zard has a 3060. 3060, so yeah. I'm just not sure why you think that. I mean, I don't want to sell you on 2024. There's nothing wrong with 2020. There's no reason to go out and spend a bunch of money. It's still okay. Yeah, I had a 3080 until I got this new computer because I went crazy. It's about 4 years old, yeah. Isn't that nuts that a 4-year-old computer is old? So you might have more difficulty with the processor. But like I say, I had a 11700 when I got 2024. I had an 11700 and a 1080 Ti. It ran. I ran better than 24 FPS, usually around 30. I upgraded to a 3080 and some more RAM. It didn't help much. It was about the same. And then I upgraded to what I have now, which is a 14900 and a 4080. It's got more headroom, I guess you could say, but there's not a huge difference, as I think you need to go to a 4090, which I can't even find anymore, or a 5090 to make a difference over a 4080. Okay, our airport is coming up. This is our first airport, Delta Junction. And if you're in the Amphib, you can just park it in the stream, I think. Otherwise, you can jump right into the airport. I'm going to see how far I actually am. 27. Oh, shouldn't need that. I've got it right here now. 26 miles. I've got it right here. I put my flight plan in. I forgot that I did that. Look how flat it got out here. Look how crazy flat it got out. Yeah. The float physics are, I still see complaints about it. I haven't flown a float plane. Like, I don't know what it should be like. The float animation on this aircraft is really good. The float physics, if they're better than 2024, it's marginal. We're still hearing people say, I'm still hearing people say it should be better. In reality, if you're on floats, it should stop pretty quick. The water is very, drag in the water is really a lot. If there's breakers in the water, you should crash. So those things don't happen. That doesn't really happen. So I just don't know how much better it is than the old one. It's fun. It's still fun, but it's not. And I don't know how float physics is in X-Plane or any other sim. Personally, I don't know how good it is. Still bouncy, and yes, it's still very bouncy, and the dock makes the plane. Well, it depends on the plane. Some planes are fine. I think it depends on the plane or the dock. And I think the problem with the docks is that some of them have their boundary box is too large. So when you get near it, you thinks you ran into the dock. It really depends. Where I'm going now isn't a dock, or I would try it. We'll see. I don't think there's any docks where we're going. But yeah, shame on Asobo. Well, that isn't the... I would start with some other things before the water physics. Before I would worry too much about water physics. It's not my airport, is it? I live near a float plane airport. They stop on a... Yeah, once you hit the water and you come down off the... what's it called? They get up on there and then they come down off that. Same as a boat. I forget the name of it. But once they come down off that lift, the water's going to stop you, man. It's just like a boat. If you're if you're a boating person, the step, once they come off that step, I mean, if you cut the engine in your boat, if you've ever driven a boat and you pull back the power, you're stopped. And it'll keep going, a little bit, but it doesn't take any time on a plane. The step on a plane, yeah. Step equals lift, right. So once they're off that step, man, it takes a lot of power to get up onto the step. And I don't see either of those things in my mind. I'm not seeing those things. It's just like flying with a water runway. The animation, however, is great. Like I said, I was flying this yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Anyway, I was testing out this aircraft and going from when you slow down, the wake behind it was pretty good. We'll see what that looks like in a moment. You can watch float planes in my area and wish I could do it like them. And the other thing, yeah, to do it like the float planes in your area, I mean, float plane training is a big deal. Like, it's dangerous. That is a really risky thing to do. You can't just jump in a plane like we do and land on the water without knowing a lot about what's going to happen when you hit the water and when you can land on the water. You can't just willy-nilly go flying on a lake, right? You got to know your stuff. Plus, you could hit a log. So there's no logs out there. Wouldn't that be cool if they had logs in the water or other things? If they had objects that you could hit. And you can't even hit a boat. You'll just go right through them. But that would be adventurous. If you could actually hit the logs and get in trouble. There we are. We are now 12 miles. 12 miles out, and I don't see the river yet. I should be seeing it any second. You use pushback program to keep the plane. Oh yeah, the pushback program is awesome. It's great that that's around. I used to fly 2020 without getting smashed up by the dock. I could float over to the dock and then anchor with pushback. Pushback also can help you stop, which is nice, because there's no anchors in any of these sims. So that program is really awesome. Awesome thing to have. The freeware creators, just killer. They're great. So I'm going to keep following the road, and I should hit the river as soon as I... Oh, I'm looking for the altitude. 1,100 feet, so I can drop to... This is it. Let's drop to 2,200. That, like that, pull back to power. There's my flight plan telling me I should be over there, but I'm changing it slightly to land on oh, there's that sound in this song. It sounds like a warning. I'll turn that down while I land. There's a noise in the song that sounds like a warning going off. Your plane just starts, yeah, exactly. All the planes just start floating away from the dock. There is no built-in anchor system. Because you have to, in the real world, your plane will just start floating away from the dock if you're not holding on to it. If there's any kind of current in the river or lake that you're in, the plane will float away. But in the real world, it's tied up like a boat, and you untie it, jump on, push it away. You got a few seconds to start it up, and plus there's oars. This one doesn't have oars, but the Beaver, I think, has oars on it. This one's got no oars, so you got to be good at starting and stopping. But I thought that would be fun too, if you could actually, if someone would create something. It would be up to like Got Friends to do this, but if they could create something where you could paddle your plane around, paddle around in your plane. Yeah, the tie downs they're right there. They're just like a boat. And that's what you need the pushback for, which is unfortunate. You can also just use yaw. You can just yaw around in the world. I do see the river now. Kodiak copy of the Caravan. I'm enjoying the Caravan, the new one. The Black Square Caravan is fantastic. The Kodiak is the competition. It's on purpose, the competition. It's a little bit smaller, it holds a little bit less, but it has a much shorter landing and takeoff. And about the same speed. Yeah, and the Kodiak, I think the 208 is still used more because it's been around a lot longer, but it does take a lot more space. Autopilot coming off. What is my wind? I have 9 knots at 112. 9 knots at 112 is not ideal. Let's go past the airport and come back. Go past the airport and come back. So we don't really have to slow that much yet. Oh, and my river is almost frozen. So we'll see how it does coming up on the ice. I wonder if I can do the amphibian trick in this, if it'll even work on ice. 208 in real life wimpy, but can carry more than the 208. It's not exactly wimpy. Yeah, it's got the same engine. It's a PT6, and there are a lot of versions now that are hopped up PT6s. You know, they have the newest. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. The Black Square did an amazing job. I like everything they've done. I don't have everything they've done, but I like the I like the Caravan because I'm kind of a fan of the Caravan. And I saw a friend yesterday who he's retired now, but he used to do photography all over the world, video like stories, news photography all over the world. And he didn't know what a Kodiak was, but I said, oh, I bet you know what a Caravan is. He's like, oh yeah, I know what that is. All right, slowing down. Also to stop, if you bring the condition lever back and feather the prop, it does stop faster. But it still goes forward. It doesn't completely stop. See if it'll do my little trick. Let's put some flaps in. Give myself plenty of room here. Just gonna try and see how close I can get. I don't know if anyone else is in a float plane. I'm not sure if I saw a float plane with us. This stream is here 3 days a week, unless, you know, there's cat appointments or something. And we do GA almost every day. We do helicopters Tuesdays and GA the other 2 days. 500. Unless we're doing, you know, jets or warbirds. Don't really get into the tube liners. Well, unless I have the invitation to go to Burbank and fly a full-scale flight simulator. I did that last month. Really fun. Really fun, and I really understand why people make those in their garage now. I totally get it. So here we go. How am I doing? Oh, this has actually got some... Okay, so we roll that back, we pull this back, pull the prop back, and we should stop. But look at the animation on this guy. Look at this. Look at that, man. It's fantastic. As you slow down. Oh, I got to put my rudder down. There's my rudder. And see, as it slows down, maybe they're all like this, but I haven't seen them in a while. It's very good. It's very good. There's the 176. I mean the S76. Also, the waves look really good in this river. I don't know what happened, but they look great. For some reason, I didn't get the warning about the gear. Huh. Let's put this back up. I want to fly up here. Yeah, something is weird with this river. Like I'm getting many levels. Bring the flaps up one, and let's see if this will work now.
Gear is unsafe. Check gear.
Whoa, don't do that. There it is. It kind of worked. It sort of kind of worked.
Runway landing. Gear is down for runway
Yes, it
landing.
is.
runway landing.
Yes, thank you. Very good. So, now I'm off the step. Look at that, it worked. It worked. I'll go back in just a moment. Check camera 2. Yeah, oh, look at that picture. There's the airport where I'm supposed to be. That is where I'm supposed to be, right over there. What was I checking? Oh, I was just seeing if it's snack time yet. I doubt it. Oh, sure it is. We don't have, we took a lot of the flight just now. That was kind of a lot of space. And our next hop is very short because we have to stop at North Pole. And then we cruise up to 5 Mile. 5 Mile. Nice little Thursday thunderstream. Start taxiing. There's a small break in the trees. Oh, no kidding. I can actually taxi over there. I can get to the airport. Okay, let's put, why are you not moving? Come on. Full throttle. There we go. It's requiring a lot to taxi. That's kind of good. The snow it has resistance to the snow. It's kind of amazing. Kind of amazing. It is hopping over the snow. Woo! Uh-oh! Uh-oh, I took off. No, 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 no. Oh. Okay, that's not... That wasn't right. Oh. Get back. There we go. All good, all good. I did not think I was getting enough speed up for that. What is the... Did it kill itself? It do a flip! Did! I did a flip! Thinks it's on the water. I guess it does. I guess it does. Oh, it died. Well, now I'm gonna see... Okay, now they said something about the Control E working on this version. I'm gonna see if it works. I'm gonna try it right now. Oh, I think it's gonna work. Still gotta go through perfect apps. That was good, huh? No, Control E does not work as per yet. So this, I wonder if it'll give me a hot start though. Oh my gosh. Oh, this pulled back. That's interesting. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. It just took a minute. It just took a minute. Now, will the lever come forward on its own? Yes, yes. Control E. Nice. Hey, folks. It's the air show. Can't move prop to full feather without engine running. Right. So are we up now? Is it running? Did it turn stuff off? It needs more? I mean, this seems to be going. We're at 52.6. It turned these off when I crashed, I guess. And that can be turned off now. That's very interesting. Very interesting what it does when you smash. Oh, the prop is doing weird things. Why are you... Oh, now the prop's broken. I broke it. It doesn't want to go forward. Oh, very strange. Oh, it broke everything. Oh no. I have to reload. Oh, what's this saying? This is saying prop RPM. Too low. Increase prop above. Well, I'm trying. You're not letting me. Oh yeah, it's doing something weird. The Control E doesn't work. Can't move prompt. You can't do what I tried to do. Control E, no worky. Oh man, okay. That kind of sucks. Only if you're gonna crash like me though. So now we go here. No, I have to come back in. Because all of my throttle stuff quit working. It all quit working. So, bummer. That is really a bummer. Let's see if the flight plan will still be there. And this is weird. This is what I was talking about. It shows this, even though I'm in the Amphibian. It's showing the wrong aircraft for me. So here's where I'm supposed to be. Let's see if I jump in, if it will work. Let's see if this works. 24 not as advertised, but everyone is jumping on the bandwagon like the developers. Maybe if no one made a plane for 24, maybe Asobo would take it seriously. Well, 24 is here. It's here to stay. Not as advertised has been true of pretty much every flight sim that's ever come along, I think. They are fixing things, and they do have more to fix. Both things are true. But I love it. I absolutely love it. Rocks, trees that wind that works.
Runway landing. Gear is down for runway landing. Runway landing.
Better flight dynamics in a lot of ways, in a lot of circumstances. The developers can do more, but it's a pain in the butt for them. I know they're having a hard time. Developers are not happy about it. They're not just gently going with the flow. Developers are screaming at Asobo to fix things. Need to put some... oh, I read that. Okay, so now everything is on. Everything's up. Did it... what did it do to my flight plan? It kept my flight plan. Beautiful stuff. Fuel is at 50%. It refueled me. I now have to go take a minute to get over this traumatic crash. It's traumatic crashing. Oh, I was going to look for bugs, but it's not going to have bugs yet. The bugs will be with the next update. It also fixed my temperature. It made it warmer in here. We'll see if it flies, because I'm not sure if it will. My throttle works again. Good. That's all good. All right. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Just a few minutes. Where's my, oh, here. Here we go. Says so right there on the screen. Here we go. Wow. Wow. What an awesome shot. Isn't it amazing I have a photographer? It's incredible. What a dude. Saying, isn't it incredible I have a photographer? Yeah, I'm muted the whole time. What a dork. Where's that thing? There we go. Okay, back to 1. Back to the shoe. Where was I? I only crashed once. Yeah! Well, you know what? I wasn't here to see it, so it probably didn't happen. Probably didn't happen. Our next stop, North Pole, Alaska. North Pole, Alaska. I've got all greens. Got all greens, right? Green, green, green. Because I just jumped in. So I should be fine. What do we got here? Marco. Marco in the PC-12. And Zard in probably the Kodiak 100 2020 version. That thing in VR is like sitting in a bathtub. Is it really? Does that mean you sit really low? All right, so break off. Wait a minute. Yep, brakes off.
Check your fuel, your snacks and drinks. Flights with Joe is live. It's go time.
Oh, Marco is the one that says hello wall. He's one of the regulars here. He's been here for 2,000 streams. So I always say Marco. His hello wall is from his days in racing. Great screen name for a racer, isn't it? It's the best. All right, I'm almost up to speed. Are my flaps in? Yes, they are. Oh, here we go. Bring it up. It's takes off very flat with the amphibians on. Oh, I'm gonna hit Cobra. Gear coming up. Too late, it's too fast. Flaps coming in. Am I pointed the wrong way? I believe I am. Yes. It probably set me on the best runway for the wind conditions. Yes, it did. Okay, thanks, simulator. Thanks, Flight Sim 2024. You, you suck, but we love you anyway. Okay. Oh, do we have animals? Look at that! Look at that! Okay, I've got... Oh, shush. I got a circle. Check out the animals. This is something you'll find with me. If you stick around for very long. I like the fauna. I like the fauna, so I've got to check it out. I gotta see what we got here. It's probably cows, but up here they have moose, they have polar bear. It's obviously not polar bear. Marco Polo. I lost them. I lost my herd of whatever it was. They're completely gone. It was a lot of them. It was a lot of them. Oh, man. Sup, Evo and Mr. Cody doing the stunt work for the break. Thank you so much. Where? No, they're gone. Whoever they were, I have lost them. They were right in that field, weren't they? I don't know. Moving on. I might have. They do scare. They do scare, which is another one of my favorite parts of this sim, especially as a helicopter pilot. Animals that react to your aircraft Now if they could just get cones that react to your aircraft, that would be so cool. And we're back to where we started, music-wise. Oh, I'm going too fast. Yep, get it out of the yellow. Pull it back, pull it back. There we go, okay. I don't want to blow it up, I already wrecked it. Already wrecked it once. Wreck-It Ralph here. Oh, it kept my GPS setting too, so it kept on my settings coming back in because I didn't say end, I said end flight instead of go back to main menu. So we hit this, and then we'll need to go heading and alt, and it should have me on the, should even me out here. There we go. I wonder if I was imagining the animals. Maybe I freaking imagined it. Mike Coffee 10. I'm just waiting for my coffee now. That's what I did on my break. I went and checked on my coffee. Checked on the coffee fixings. Okay, we gotta go over here. As is indicated by my needle right there. It's obviously that's where we need. Oh, and you know what? I forgot to load the plane. I was gonna load the plane. Oh, it is loaded. So somehow it has some stuff in it. I don't know how that happened, but I've got a set of tires and some fuel because it's Alaska, a bunch of mysterious mystery boxes, and then of course a bunch of Amazon packages. Test. Those are the new GPUs that haven't come out yet. They're gonna test them up here in Alaska first. You do pour overs, that's what I do. Yeah! That's actually how I make it. I recently bought a aluminum filter because I was tired. I've heard too many things about plastics and microplastics, so I didn't want to keep pouring it through. You got some suspicious. You also have suspicious packages. Oh, but one of them's slightly open. One of them is slightly. That looks like a record collection. That's what I used to keep records in. Oh, and you've got a mixed bag. A mixed bag. I'd get 24 today, but just don't want the frustration. You know, any new sim, not that I'm trying to sell you on 24, like, don't, just get it when it feels right. Get it when it feels like something comfortable for you. I was very frustrated when I got it because as a streamer, I foolishly jumped out day one. And if you know anything about 24, you know day one didn't go well. And day two didn't go well. And day three, anyway. It was not a good thing. So, you know, yeah. You had some space. You had some space, so you took on the passengers. That's nice of you. That is very nice. I'm going to try the nav computer now. And it should lock in when I get close enough. When I get close enough to the magenta, it should steer me over there. We'll see what happens. Paper filter. Oh, and the porcelain V60. Yeah, that's a nice one too. The porcelain one that I had years ago, it was too big. I didn't like. I like a finer grind, so it poured it through too fast. But there's all different ones. I also have a coffee press. What's it called? Is it coffee press? It's not a coffee press. It's an arrow thing. So it's like it puts air in it. It almost it makes like a shot. AeroPress. That's what it's called. I have an AeroPress that I used to take on vacation. But now that I got this cool aluminum filter, I think it's going to work. It's smaller than the AeroPress, and it should work quite well. Not going on a vacation anytime soon, unfortunately. But I can't wait to try it out. What? It only took me 8 hours to load 2024 the first time. It only took you 8 hours. See, that's a while. But I didn't try and, I mean, when I saw that it wasn't, I mean, you couldn't load it. When I tried to load it the first time, it wasn't available. The servers were broken. When I finally got it, it took way less than 8 hours. It took me about an hour. I was shocked. Too fast pour well should swirl to slow down your... Well, that's true. Now I know some better techniques. I do, but the aluminum filter has a smaller screen. AeroPress inverted is the way. Yeah, AeroPress is nice. You still haven't pulled the trigger on 24, still enjoying 22. You mean 2020, I think. Everything gaming, but might get it soon. If you're... There's no, like, specific reason. See, one of the reasons I got it, I'm just defending my own foolishness, is we fly helicopters here. And look at the trees. Look at these freaking trees. And then after I got it, I found out it's a smoother sim for me on my machine. It actually runs smoother. Look at these guys. Oh, I got to get a picture now. Hopefully I won't hit a mountain while I'm doing this. I was doing this the other day, and it didn't look like it was taking screenshots, but it was. The little screenshot thing wasn't coming up, but it was. Okay. Oh my gosh! They're trying to kill me! Okay, I'm gonna make it though. We're good, right? Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, I'm good. Just fine. The alarm isn't even going off. Well, that's a trip. That's wild. Now I can load and reload in about 30 minutes. Yeah.
Red Heron camera. Red Heron.
Oh, because I forgot.
Red Heron.
I should be over here anyway. Okay, you're done camming now for the day? Or you mean just because I was on you for too long? Look at that. That's what I was going on about. I was explaining all these different things that I was doing, and it didn't make any sense to anyone because I wasn't on my camera. Now I've got the world going on. I'm taking pictures, I'm flying, I'm avoiding mountains. Not avoiding mountains for long. And I believe... Second one, okay, good. Good. I believe we just have one more stop. Oh yeah, we have a stop coming up soon. This is a short runway. It is 1,505 feet, and I wanted to see if I could do it. I wanted to see if I could make it in the Amphib on this. This is a bit of a challenge for me. It shouldn't be too bad. It really shouldn't be a big challenge. I just have to remember where my button is for the reverse thrust and hopefully not break the aircraft. So we've been to North Pole, Alaska. No, this is North Pole, Alaska. This next one is North Pole. That's why it's so close. This is Scott's 0 Alpha Kilo 0. And it is in, even though when I zoom in the map, it doesn't say North Pole, Alaska. When you look it up on AirNav, it says it's an airport in North Pole, Alaska. Which is funny, because I just saw a picture of Kevin Smith, the director, and he was at a sign that said North Pole, so I'm guessing it was here. I'm guessing for some reason he was here. Let's see. That one. There we go. Get us out of trouble. Keep us out of trouble. I want it mainly because you can walk around the plane. I want to do some of the career missions. But yeah, the career, for people who like career missions, that's very cool. Red Heron, that camera there, he's done a lot of it, and so have a lot of people. I didn't think I cared about walking around the planes because I'm more of a flyer than a gamer. I'm more into flying sims. But it is really fun to jump out and walk around. When we were in the Sequoias on this very trip, on the Pan American Highway Tour, we stopped at the Sequoias, and you could walk up to a sequoia and it looked like a sequoia, more or less. They all kind of look the same, but it's pretty impressive. It also, it's like a preview of what's to come because they're using mapping software. When they combine that with good AI, and by good I mean quality AI and also, you know, good AI that's not evil. When they combine it with that, it's going to be mind-boggling. When the AI fixes everything, which it's capable of now, but it's expensive for them. I'd get Premium Deluxe 24 and no career for me, but I think I'd walk around because I did it in IRL, the walk around. Yeah. And the plane, the actual walk around, because there was some people, like if you have the Comanche in 2020, you have an amazing walk around, but you don't have a character. But, you know, you have an incredible pre-flight procedure where you can walk around the plane and you have good sounds and things. And there's several like that. But this has it in every single plane. Unless you've got it. Also, all the 2020 planes, almost all of them work. So you do get all the planes that you already have. Is it trying to get me to descend? Am I that close? Should I be paying more attention? Yes. 1,005 feet. It's just over this hill. I should see a lake and an airport. So I'm going to just slow down a little. Oh, look at that! What am I doing? Genius. Were you both just like, when's he going to look out here? When's this guy going to look out here? Oh my gosh. I need a better screenshot of that. We're going to land soon, you know? We're going to land like right now. We have 13 knot wind, crossing tailwind. So actually I should do this right. I should go on 1-1. I'll land runway 11, which is, wow. Where is this runway? I should see it by now. Autopilot off. I'm going to be moving around now. Cowbell and crew. I got Premium Deluxe because there was a couple planes I wanted. So that's all it is more planes. That's really the only thing it gives you. More planes and more airports. If you do, oh, there it is. There's my airport. If you do a lot of add-ons yourself, you don't necessarily need Premium Deluxe. I actually did my first month or two of streaming trying to fly everything but the tube liners in 2024. Some of it didn't go so well. Just because, you know, some of the aircraft aren't the best. Oh, I can't get in that way. Oh, no. There's no way to get in there. Ooh, look at that. Okay, abort first attempt. We're going to turn around and come in the way we were with a 6-knot tailwind. That's not bad. Not bad. And I'm a little low already. A little low. Let's get back up there. There we go. Flipper Alloy 30 says, good evening, Joel and community. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome to the show. We're here in Alaska on our second to the last Pan American Highway trip. Unbelievable. Where's the runway? Where'd it go? There it is. Oh, either way. You have a hill on either side. Is that the runway? Is that really it? That is really it. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. You got to come down over trees. There's no getting around it. Gear coming down. It didn't. Gear coming down. Did I just have the gear out this whole time? Did I not put the gear up? More flaps. Yeah, I got to hear what's going on.
Runway landing. Gear is down for runway landing.
Yes, thank you.
Runway landing.
We have to land here because, you know, as I said. That all? That's all my flaps, all I got. My reverse thrust is there. Perfect, thank you. Thank you, 500. You have to skim the trees. This airport is for helicopters. Skim the trees. Still almost slow enough. Don't land here. This is not the runway. Oh, Cobra's just in front of me. I thought I couldn't figure out what that was. I had a bit of an illusion. Bit of an illusion. Here we go. Here we go. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Oh, okay. A little bit hard, but I don't even need reverse thrust. Look at this. Don't even need it because I was slow enough. There we go. That is awesome. Now I can turn around and go out that way. So many default aircrafts are less than acceptable. Kodiak is fixed great, right? Kodiak is updated for 2024. So it's the 2020 version worked. This is definitely better. It's getting another update Friday to fix some of the things that I guess they didn't catch when they did the update. And then it's getting another update in a month to fix some more stuff. So they have more screens on the G1000. They fixed the flight dynamics. They did a lot of stuff, and they're going to do more. They're not satisfied, which is great. They have a full walk around now. They are going to make it so you can put the walk around stuff back on when you're done with your flight. If you want to put the chocks and ropes, tie downs back on, you'll be able to do that. And what else are they doing? Cosmetic updates they're always working on. Another thing I love about 2024 is that right there. Now, if you get, there's a program from Parallel 42 that gives you some of these things, but it's all built in here. Okay, let's keep going. Go down, turn around. Custom was accepted. They have a couple of updates. Yes. Yeah, exactly. The customer feedback was taken. Well, one of the updates is just funny. And I'm going to show it again here. One of the updates is that the aileron animation is wrong. And it took me to the chat had to help me with this. But this is backwards. So that's, I'm going left. That's left yoke. That's right yoke. So that is flipped around, but only on the animation. It actually works fine otherwise. I've always liked SWS. I've always thought they were I think they work hard. They're a small team. They do amazing things. Oh, and I didn't even flip this down for my coffee. There we go. I mean, they have that. That almost makes up for not having an ashtray. Or a glove box or cigarette lighter. They have that, and they have cargo. So that's another thing that the update brought you more of this. So now there are people and cargo in the aircraft for 2024, which wasn't showing up with 2020. It does look like everything has snow on it. That is so interesting. Will it not have snow on it if I load it outside a snow area? Do we need to go somewhere sunny and see if it's not all white like that? That is crazy. Smoke shows on your stream, but not on my stream, on Joel's stream, or Cody's Discord stream. Oh. It is the season. Oh, it is seasonal. That's freaking amazing. That is amazing. So look at that. Are my flaps in the right position? They are. Prop is in the right position. Lights are probably in the right position. And look at how I have to fly up a hill. This is scary. This is an amazing plane, isn't it? And they're going to add dirt, which is one of my things I love. I'm silly this way. But I love dirt and bugs in 2024. It's like they put it in and not many developers use it. So one of the update Friday is supposed to add bugs. This one is clean as a whistle. There was another one I was flying that had dirt on it all the time. Like it was born that way. Yeah, it's true. There has been smoke in the past. Maybe it has to do with what plane I'm flying or some crazy thing. Some insanity like that. What is my favorite payware plane. That is a tough one, Everything Gaming. You have 17 planes and a load of liveries and a few paid and unpaid sceneries. I have too many planes. I'm not going to say how many because it's embarrassing. I have 40 helicopters. Some of those were free with the game. Some of them were given to us free later. But I'll just stop there. My favorite, I now have two. My favorite freeware planes, my favorite payware planes are the Black Square 208, which replaced on my list the Black Square Baron. It's the Baron, right? Bonanza. The Black Square Bonanza was there, and the Comanche, the A2A Comanche. And I just saw, I have people in cargo in 2020, but not as fancy as here. And best news, I was just going to say that. Best news ever, Cessna 172 by the end of the year from A2A Simulations. I used that to get my license in the real world. That was one of the aircraft I used. The Carinado 172 worked just as well for some things, but having the realism of the A2A 172, it's awesome. So yeah, that's huge news. And I guess I'm not the only one that thinks so. I thought I was the only one that wanted a 172. No, lots of people. And then I hope they make it available for career mode so people can take their flight lessons in it. Okay, prop full forward. Bring up the power. Let the brakes off. Full power. I don't know if I can do this. I landed here. That looks like power lines, Cody. You look like power lines. Okay. Gear up. There we go. Oh, look at that. I had someone taking off right with me. And flaps up. Which I probably would wait till I was over the cliff in the real world before worrying about flaps. In case it was too dramatic. Flaps up. Second degree of flaps. And we are on our way. On our way to the final airport today, which must be Fairbanks. I did cycle through them and no sign of any smoke. And that's a weird thing, isn't it? Sky Command is here. Sky Command came in and gave a shout out to Marco. Check out Marco. They're playing Flight Simulator 2024. Sky Command, how you doing? It was great to see you in the Big Sim. Sky Command is who I went to Burbank for. I flew to California for Sky Command so that he could put me in a real 737 MAX simulator using what? Flight Sim 2020. Flight Sim 2020, real buttons and switches. Man, that was amazing. It was really nice. It was really nice. You can still find the video on my YouTube, folks. On the YouTube. The one on, I think I got rid of the one on Twitch because the volume was low. I turned the volume up for YouTube and you can hear. It's great. Marco doesn't stream anymore, but that's okay. You know, we can almost all say that. If I was to compare myself with Two-Tone, I would be saying the same thing. I can't get any viewers. Man, oh man. Best plane in the world, 172 last time was a company called Real Air. 172 last time was a company called Real Air. Does the Black Square work in 2020 and 2024? I'm fairly certain it does. You'd have to go to their site, but I'm pretty sure that it does. It was made for I think they have two versions. I actually think they have two downloads for it, if I'm remembering right. But don't trust me to be remembering right. That I wouldn't put money on my memory. All right, this is a good spot to hit that autopilot. And we're still set up for Alt and GPS. It's going to go right back on to the flight plan. Ain't that the truth? Scales of economy. Yeah, Yeah. I try not to get too jealous when watching Two-Tone, who I mean, it's Two-Tone's fault that I stream at all. Two-Tone and Allison Johnson, and well, the list goes on. I'm trying to think of someone who doesn't stream anymore, but also was extremely nice. Helped me out a lot in the beginning. And of course, oh boy, I'm forgetting everyone's name now. Forgetting every streamer's name. Scruffy Tam, Factual Gall, Scruffy Tam, did he start before me or after? He might have actually started after I was streaming, but he was always really great about helping smaller streamers. Factual Gall, I'm thinking of, used to have a mohawk. My brain is out of here. Does the stall stuff. My brain just went to mush. Anyway, he used to raid me every day. God, do I have to go to Twitch to remember what I'm talking about? Will it even come up in my search? Sky Command. That's one. Anyway, I'm having a brain fart, huge brain fart, but many streamers, the streaming community has been awesome. Absolutely awesome. Oh, here we go. Wait, I'm gonna change up. I'm gonna strange up. I'm gonna see what my Epidemic Sound thinks is an Alaska song. What does Epidemic Sound think is an Alaska set list? We will soon find out. Go to this screen. There we go. Go to there for a moment. I just put in the word Alaska. We'll see what happens. Well, that sounds about right. It sounds what I would have expected that. There you go. Amazing out here. Now I can look at my map and remember where I'm going. It's got to be Fairbanks, right? 5 Mile is where I'm ending it? Doesn't seem right. Oh my gosh, we're flying right by. So Fairbanks is going to be just to our left. Just to our left. It was actually a little close for this flight. It wouldn't have made a long enough flight. So as we come up to this road, as we come up to Fairbanks, the 2 turns north. The 2 turns north, and we're going to keep flying up the 2 to 5 Mile. Foxtrot Victor Mike. On the Yukon River. 2,826-foot runway. I should land right on the river is what I should do. Right on the river, but it leaves us an airport to take off from. 172, 151, 160, best plane in the world. 172, 151, 160, 152 were lived for 14 years with my father, rental only. Oh, nice! Nice! I rented 172s. I also flew a Diamond 20 when I first started flying. And ran out of money or some story. And the 140 Cherokee. 151, 160. I guess I'm not as familiar with those. Is the 160 the new ultralight? Newer. It was new when I was training. And of those, the 152 in the sim there's several that are really good, but the WB Sim 152 is fantastic as a freeware. 160 Warrior. Oh, the 160 Warrior 2. Okay, there you go. Thanks everyone for flying along. We got a few more knots to put on. Few more kilometers to put on for the day. We'll be wrapping it up. So there we go. Just I don't know why I didn't include a touch and go in Fairbanks, but the major Fairbanks airport is right there, right there. I would definitely be stopping overnight or something if I was driving through Fairbanks on the actual Pan American Highway. It's just amazing. 11,800 at the end of today, is that right, Marco? Just nutty. $11,858 nautical miles at the end. Marco is keeping track. Absolutely awesome. Just looking at all the channels I follow, all the people, Mustafa has been a huge help along this journey. Factual Gall is just a great inspiration to us all. Boy, I have to go back a ways. To see all the people that I first started out with. Scruffy Tam is still here. He's still on there. Pilot Peely always was a great streamer. Shadow Display Team used to raid me every day back when they were streaming. They gave up doing the Twitch because of 2024. They're all in DCS now, but they still fly. They still fly on their Discord all the time. Great one. Captain Seppi. Captain Seppi was a great inspiration. Okando was rated me daily, or almost every stream back in the day. Captain Arash, who's not streaming at the moment for a couple of reasons. Two Cats I actually did a stream or so with and learned all about the DC-6. Oh my gosh, Coffee House. He doesn't stream anymore either, but he was a big influence in my early days of streaming. Forgot about that. Forgot about Coffee House. ISP2? ISP2 question mark. ISP... Mike Coffee, I don't understand the question. Emoliolus crisp kind. Oh yeah. Big supporter of the stream forever. As all you folks have been. I see these names on here that have just been on here forever. And there's a new one, Killing Time. New Or. Look at that. I bet you didn't know that you can attach planes to each other in 2024. You can actually attach the two planes together. Man, he's got that plane down. Got the skill. Island Sim Pilot. Island Sim Pilot is another great one. Yeah, another great one. Island Sim Pilot. Oh, and then there was he's not even on there anymore. Is was it Fabio? Fabio, is that right? Fabio. Incredibly good teacher. Clifford the Big Red Dog. Am I remembering that wrong? He was a real-world teacher, real-world flight teacher, and he used to stream for hours every day. He was trying to make us, don't forget Flights with Joel. Flights with Joel has never been an influence on me. I would try not to do anything he does. He's a... Fabio, I started watching Fabio when he started streaming from his car while he was driving. Oh, you stopped watching him when he was streaming from his car while he was driving. That was probably when he was talking about going to get re-certified to teach. That's probably when he was streaming from his car. I see a lot of people. If I didn't watch everyone, Forder Learned to Fly. Oh, yes. Another really awesome streamer and awesome person. Ford to Learn to Fly has been doing helicopter lessons too. Been busy teaching people how to fly helicopters on his stream. That was really dangerous, reading chat while driving. I see a whole lot of people on social media making videos while they're driving. Not necessarily streaming, but making videos. Yeah, it's not the best. Not the best. Okay, time for coffee. Cheers. Cheers. Wait, so not Forder? Who were you thinking? Yeah, I was thinking of Fabio. The Flying Fabio. That's it. The Flying Fabio. Had a lot of followers, but it still wasn't enough to make a... he was trying to make a living at it. And he streamed... I understand how hard... I can't even imagine. Because I did the math. At 13 hours a day, at my current rate of return, I would have to stream 13 hours a day to make a little over 200 a month. 13 hours a day, I would make a little over 200 a month. Of course, if I stream 13 hours a day, I would probably get more people, like, you know, supporting it. But no way. No way. Red Heron says, check out, they're playing Microsoft Flight Sim. So he is still there. The Flying Fabio is still on the Twitch. I wonder if... I don't think I ever stopped following him. Wait a minute, I hit that and it went to me. I thought that was going to go to Fabio. Ooh. What the heck? What? No, he's not. Okay. Okay. He's not there. He had some difficulties as well. As well as changing over his entire career. I know he was having issues. Life issues, as we all do. So, Mike Coffee, I don't know if you're still there, but thanks for all the chat over on YouTube. YouTube is real quiet sometimes. Which is why I started out on Twitch. Now I've lost my place. What am I looking for? Mappage. There we go. We are getting close to the last bit. Especially at this speed. I've not flown this at any altitude for this entire time. So I don't have anybody right on. Oh, you know what? The people showing up as the Joby. Oh no, Deeblefly is in the Joby. He actually is in there. There's some mountains coming up. I'm going to take it up to what we call altitude. So I'm going to take it up to 10,000. Just to see how she flies. Probably fly like butter. Will probably fly like butter. There we go. Climb right up there. Oh, I'm going to fly right into the clouds this way, aren't I? I'm going to get over these mountains, but I'm going to fly right into clouds, which I also like. It's kind of a toss-up. I think 2020 with a cloud add-on is definitely got better clouds with an add-on. But 2024 without an add-on looks pretty amazing. The weather in here is pretty amazing. And I think the weather engine is much better. That's just my opinion. It still doesn't toss you. Well, actually, I guess that was in 2020. Flying in a full motion simulator in either sim, you definitely can feel the weather. I'm definitely digging what Epidemic Sound came up with for the Alaska music. Wow, how does that look so different? I guess it's just the lighting. You're getting ice! You got the ice! How am I not getting ice? Is that because of the time of day you're on, I wonder? I have minus 12C. Wow, I remember when Flight Simulator first got clouds, they were flat, vertical, and you could just punch right through them. Well, even now, you can pretty much punch right through them until you get a full motion sim, and then when you punch right through them, you'll be yanked around your whole bedroom. Yeah, I had it on my engine inlet too. I was slowing down. Oh, no kidding. It's not showing up for me yet. Yeah, I've got no ice. So you are more equipped for the afternoon cocktail, or evening for you. Nothing. Clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle. I'm now climbing through 5,000. Getting more. Oh, now I'm picking up. Is that ice? I might be picking up a little now. It's hard to tell the difference between dirt and ice sometimes. A little difficult. So you are behind and below me and you're getting more ice. But you're also at a different time of day. It does change the weather. I'm now at minus 14. Temperature's dropping and I'm flying right into clouds. This is genius. Great idea. Great idea. Yeah, well, I can always bail.
Red Heron camera.
It is.
Red Heron.
It is.
Red Heron.
Our final airport is in the final airport is in the mountains a little bit. We're at 2,800 feet for the final airport. Okay, here, let's look at this again. No ice yet. As I don't think you could see when I was showing earlier. We will be back on Sunday. I can say this now, right? We're getting kind of close. We'll be back on Sunday for the final leg. Oh, that's so crazy to say. The final leg of the journey. The final leg of the journey. Yep, there's a little ice on the windshield, so I actually want to hit that. The defrost. And probably hit all my icing things. Is that gonna do it? Yeah, I know. I turned it on. I was wondering where that music came from. It's from me. It's from my audio. When exactly did we start this trip? I can't remember. I'll have to go, oh, when exactly? I could find out, I guess. I could look. Or someone said last time, was it August or October? I think Red Heron was looking our last trip. And I think it was October. August. It was August. Yeah. Red Heron's got it. August. We are not going to make it a year. It's not going to make it a year. And our next flight is going to be, is it the one around Australia? Highway 1 around Australia. We'll talk about that more next week because I also, I don't know if I can, we're going to fly something a little slower next week. Just because. It's because it's a Sunday cruise and it's the last day of the highway. We'll fly something a little bit slower and sleeker. Not sleeker. Slower and clumsier. Too bad the 172 from A2A won't be out. It's Alaska too. It's not a very good place to fly the Stearman. Ooh, look at this now. I always forget how nice it looks up here in the altitudes. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Absolutely spectacular. The clouds could use some improvement. I think I've got them on Ultra. But, you know, still, it's really nice. I better watch my... Nope, I'm good. Yeah, all my temps are good. So I now have 177 knots ground speed and 175 true airspeed, 154 indicated. I've got a... Where's my wind? Oh, a slight 4-knot wind at 10,000 feet. Wow. First flight plan was 8/24/2025. Wow. That is crazy. That is nuts. That was a mood swing. From whatever to whatever. Here we go. Second to the last turn of the day. Leaving Fairbanks far behind. This is almost like being in an airline. Now see, we don't even get a bump. We don't even get a bump from that cloud. Not even a little bump. Should have been something, right? Ground speed of 183 knots now. 25 nautical miles to FBL 001. And then I think it's another 30 from there. Perfect pour over, flatbed baby whale 24 does have its merits. Yeah. It has a few good things. There's a plane! There's a plane out here in the middle of my stream. There's another one. Is that Marco that I'm overtaking there? Must be. Really, when I saw the trailer and all the things the trailer promised, like the trees blowing in the wind, grass, rocks, I was in. It's taken us a while to get to this point, which is normal. It took 2024 about 4 years to get to where it is now. It took 4 years. We're not even a year into 2024, right? We didn't believe it at first, it's true. We didn't believe it. But I mean, one of the first things I did was jump in and get on the ground and turn the wind up and go, do the trees really do that? Do they really react to the wind? And they sure do. They sure do. Now we're like, nah, no way that that's a trailer. Oops, I didn't even spell it right. There is the plan. We are almost at Foxtrot Victor Mike. We are very close to that. And what was the other thing you put in? And the server is Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia. My server command, I haven't gotten back since 2024. Whoops. It is not the beta. We are in the regular 2024 because the beta sandboxes everyone. So we're in the standard. By the way, the S25 is supposed to come out in April. Is it April yet? Maybe that was an April Fool's joke that it was going to come out in April. Maybe they were just fooling. Our cruise speed right now is 100 and ground speed is 183, 158 indicated. We're at 10,000 feet, which is unusual. We'll be descending pretty soon. Here is the full. If you put in, what is it? What is the thing that you always use, Marco? That now I forgot the command. Oh, it's right on my description. I have a new thing that's dashboard. And I have to yell it out, I guess. Nope. Why didn't that work? Oh, my dashboard's broke. There it is. There it is. Thanks, Marco. Did I misspell it or something? Maybe it doesn't work in caps. So we're at 9,200 feet, so this is wrong. I have my altimeter set wrong. And our nearest is 83 Alpha Kilo. Wind is 169. Server is Southeast Asia, 158 knots. Indicated airspeed. Haven't flown the TBM 850 for a while. You know, the TBM 850 is still really nice. I think it's a great plane. But when you have the Black Square 208 or the Kodiak, well, it's a different bird. The 850 is like what I fly with if I'm going to fly with jets or something. To stay at 10K, I'm at 2500 and got 20 knots side. Oh, whoa! I hope that's not true for where we're landing, but I'm going to land in the river. So it'll be okay. Coming up on our next turn. I believe this is our final turn of the day. We are landing at, what did I just see when I put in plan? It's Foxtrot, let me see, hold on. That off. Final airport is Foxtrot Victor Mike. Foxtrot Victor Mike, which is a small airport on the 2. We're on the Pan American Highway. And this is a small airport on the 2, 17 miles from our next turn, which is in about 10 miles. It's 5 Mile, it's called. 5 Mile. It's got a 2,826-foot runway, and it's at 5,100 feet. Or is it No. 510 feet. It's at 510 feet. So as soon as I turn, I should think about descending. Like the Black Square Baron, but it's big bucks. Yes, I was saying when someone asked what my favorites were earlier, Black Square Baron used to be. The 208 is kind of taken over, but the Baron is so awesome. I'm curious if the A2A 172 will take that spot or not. But Black Square did a 172, didn't they? Oh no, I get confused about that. I always think that they did a 172 gauge package, but they didn't. That was the Baron. Also soon we have the BO-105. The BO-105 is coming out someday soon, hopefully. And the Dolphin. The Dolphin is coming out. What else is there? What else is there in the helicopter world? We've been promised quite a few. Just realized I had my speakers up. Heidi doesn't need to hear the music. Between this and the Black Square 208, I think it's a complete toss-up. This has a little bit more charm because Simwork Studios they just put a little bit more charm in their aircraft. But I don't know. Otherwise, they're just so close. I'm just going to go back here and look at all this snow-covered cargo. I think this is hilarious. See if there's anything I'm missing. These boxes are... Oh, and there's my suitcases back there. I forgot my... They were sitting on the runway too long. Lord Fritz is developing... Yeah, he's developing Hein, but I just read his development update, and it's last on his list, unfortunately. They're updating the other... What is it? The FV-11? The experimental aircraft. And they're updating the insane spaceship. Elevation at this airport is 500. Thank you, Marco. 510 feet, which means, well, I'm going to wait till I turn, and then I'll descend to 1500. I have 17 miles, so should be fine. Oh, this sounds like that orchestra. I forgot what they're called, but they play Christmas songs with rock, like a rock band. Sounds like them. I need to extend now. Now. Pull back the throttle. Pull it back. And that's a good enough descent rate. 3,000 is not low enough. 1,600 is good. There we go. Mannheim Steamroller. Mannheim Steamroller. Or Trans-Siberian Orchestra is what I was thinking of. Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Doesn't this sound like them? A little bit. There was more violins a second ago. As it ends. Just as it ends. Haven't ever seen Trans-Siberian Orchestra live. I went to one of their concerts and it was amazing. Have you? Oh no, I have not seen them. If they came here, I would go see them. I don't think they've been in the vicinity of where I live. If it's not rock and roll, it's AI now. It's not rock and roll, it's AI. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, not a fan. Used to work with a guy that jammed with them all the time. Oh, no kidding. With Trans-Siberian Orchestra? I thought they were from Siberia or something. Okay, is everything good? Our defrosting is on. We should be fine here. Landing lights should already be on. Let's check that because landing light is on. We actually don't need strobe. We don't need that. There we go. And we could put this back up here like that. I wonder if that'll be fixed in the update. If they'll put the tablet there, if they'll show it there. Not that big a deal. Unfortunately, very soon, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on where you're at with it, we won't know the difference between AI music. And there is some, it's getting there. It's getting really close. We won't know the difference. The reason we know now, at least the reason I know, is because it's too perfect. Like, the singers are always on perfect pitch. So, as soon as they realize they just need to modify that slightly, what is this saying? High speed. You're too fast. Slow down. Okay, pulling it back. Pulling it back. And we need to pull it way back because I'm going to overshoot the runway. I can get steeper than that. Is that my runway there? Oh boy, I'm way past it, aren't I? Way past. Look at that descent. Right with me. Right with me. Just missed the screenshot. Just missed it. I'm pretty sure that is our airport. I thought I had time. I did not have time. And so the river I was going to land at is actually further than I thought. I'm not going to land way back there at the river. There's a 24 knot crosswind at this place. Hopefully when I get below 2,000, that crosswind... Oh my gosh. We can't land with a 24 knot crosswind. There are actually 2 TSO... Oh, are they really? Okay. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It's a whole thing. It's an operation. It's not a band. It's a corporation. It's full on. I still have a 24 knot crosswind. Well, that's above my threshold. That's above anyone's threshold. So, oh, and this is closed. Maybe this is closed because there are 24 knot crosswinds here. Okay, switching over to heading. There we go. I doubt it's 20 quittens on the tourniquet. It looks like it's gonna be. I'm at 1,600, so I'm 1,000 feet above the runway. But we're gonna try for it, right? We should go for it. Now I've got low speed. Okay, let's get speed back up. Speed back up. Pay attention. You're at 9 knots now? Well, but you're at a different time of day. You're at nighttime. And you're about to land. You're about there. Okay, I have to switch here. I'm gonna watch him land and then I'm gonna come around and try it myself. I have an inlet knot, engine in failed to reach bypass position. Oh, that's weird. It's frozen. I guess my engine inlet's frozen. Here he goes. Beautiful landing. Oh, it's right by the freeway. Look at that. It is right by the freeway. I might need to make a steeper turn to get back there than I am. I might not be turning steep enough. We will see. As soon as I get turned around and spot my runway, we will start making a final approach. I now have a 21 knot crosswind. What were you saying, Red Heron? It's not that bad close to the ground. I have 21 knots. What time of day is this? 8:40 UTC. And where did my runway go? Is it way over there? Yeah, I thought so. Autopilot coming off. Here we go. I still have 25 knots. I should land this way. I should land across the runway. Is that? Yes, that's my runway right there. Okay. Gear down. This is not going to be pretty, folks. This is very unrealistic, but it's what we have right now. So we're going to go for it. How am I doing? 16 knots. Better? Better, better. Better give me a bucket of thing I'm gonna throw up.
500.
500. And I've got 2 degrees of snow. There we go. Nope, that's full flaps. I didn't really want full flaps, but I've got it.
Gear is down for
Whew.
runway landing.
Oh, shush.
Runway landing. Gear is
Okay. Oof. 16 knots. 12 knots. 12 knots might be doable. It's a 12 knot crosswind, though. So in a plane this heavy and fast, it should be doable, right? That should be doable. Still 12 knots. I think I can do it. I think I can make it. Keeping some power in because of the wind. And whoa. Full. I have full right rudder in. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, look at this. Skid marks. On floats yet. On floats. Nice. Zard also on floats. Oh, weird. Load in, plane. Load in. Come on. Oh, bummer. So weird. So weird. Okay. Great. This is fantastic. Bring this back. Okay, slow down. Bring that back. There, about there. We are just about to start the final music. Got all kinds of things flashing. Low ice speed. I don't know what that means. We made it down on this closed runway, but you know, this is Alaska. This is Alaska. It's full of bush pilots. It's full of bush pilots who don't necessarily follow the rules. So this is just a common thing. Go to a closed airport and land. We have arrived at our destination. I just have to do a couple of things before I start the jam. There we go. That music is going down. I don't have a shutdown checklist, but I know my taxi lights aren't needed and my landing lights aren't needed, and I can turn the nav light off. I usually wait till I'm all shut down before I turn off the final light. My brakes are on. Brakes are on. That stays forward. I'm probably doing this wrong. There's probably a better way to shut it down, but I'm going to bring that back. And we'll watch this wind down here. I forgot to bring the flaps up, so we'll do that now. Flaps coming up. Yes, I know. That worked. Let's shut it down. Pull the firewall fuel. Turn the fuel off. Oh, and let's see how much fuel we had. Well, it's off. Why are you still beeping? Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, that goes off. And this goes off. And these go off. And all buttons off. And that thing we were talking about earlier, where we can jump out of the plane. Oh, I wonder if that happens. I don't think it happens when I open the door. The sound is awesome. It already was in the previous simulator. It still is. Hello Wall is out there. Let's get this started. Here it is. Thank you very much, folks.
We have arrived at our destination. Thanks for watching Flights with Joel.
Some of the best AI music in the world, because Cobra made it. Oh yeah. I didn't get out yet. So over here it says brakes, condition, idle prop, feather, wait a minute, and cut conditioner, and turn off everything. So I did close to that. Idle prop, feather, wait a minute. Oh, I didn't feather the prop though. I did not feather the prop. Which it won't let you fully... Oh, it should let me feather it now. Why won't it come all the way back now? Oh, I gotta go like that. There it is. Nope. There we go. Fully feathered. Now we can jump out and look around. There we go. There we go. Thanks, Marco. It was a great flight. Thanks, everyone, for coming along. One more. Oh, and say hello to the next streamer. Stick around for the next person. All those people that have helped me. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful stuff. We will see you Sunday. Sunday cruise. Be doing this again. And then Tuesday, we'll be checking out the new 206 sound system. I think. I'm pretty sure. All right.
Thanks for watching.